Hello YouTube, BlueMatona here, and welcome to a new episode of Game Guides and a new Let's Play campaign where we're going to be playing as the Roman Scipii faction. I've never actually played a full campaign as them before, and we've gotten a few requests, so I'm actually really excited to do this. I think it's going to be a great time and a new experience, and also it's a good follow-up here to our Scipii Starting Position Guide, Game Guides video that we released not too long ago, like probably about a month ago now. So this video is going to serve two purposes. First and foremost, it's episode 1 of our new Let's Play series for the Scipii. Secondly, it's also going to serve as the first 10 moves guide, a follow-up to our Starting Position Guide for the Scipii faction. So this is going to be a extra long video here for the first episode of the new Let's Play. We're going to play the first 10 moves of the campaign, and then jump on in and kind of continue on from there with a Let's Play series. So I hope you all enjoy.
My family, the House of Scipii, are beloved of the gods. A proud boast, but true all the same. In return, we have served Rome, ruled well, led her armies to glory. It has cost us dearly, despite the love of the gods. Sometimes the hatred of men is stronger. Our dead lie in many graves, put there by Carthaginian swords and a few Greek ones. Even Roman blades have taken Scipii lives. That we do not forget or forgive. So, now our time has come. The spirits of the dead cry out for blood. I will lead our family in this undertaking. The gods will grant us vengeance. When Sicily is Roman, when Carthage is crushed, when the other Roman families are gone, when the world is mine, then I will stand before the gods and be worthy of their love, and worthy to rule Rome.
Alright, so turn number 1. Take Settlement Syracuse, Senate mission. That is always the same here at the start of Scipii campaign. We are going to go after the Greek settlement of Syracuse. It's pretty solidly defended. Usually the city's a little spread thin though. They do have a faction heir here, some hoplite units, but the strategy that we're going to be employing here is going to be trying to go for a quick strike to cut off the Bruttii faction, so kind of the opposite of what I did with them, where I came and took Syracuse before the Scipii could get to it. I'm going to instead now try to go take Apollonia and start capturing the Greek peninsula before the Bruttii are able to. So let's go ahead and immediately we're going to take all of our units up here in Capua, and we're going to go ahead and ferry them, get them all on the ferries. We want all these guys in here. We'll take our agents, we'll take our diplomat, and let's go ahead and we're going to start sailing south right away. This is going to be they're just unnecessary troops to have up north, and then we can go into the shrines. But again, if you watched my Starting Position Guide video, you'll know this. It'd be cool if you guys went and watched it, but you don't have to. You could also just chill here. The temple, the Shrine to Neptune, is what I really want on my core provinces here, because it's going to give these nice, really good, amazing naval ships at its later large and huge city levels that you can't get with any other faction in the game. They are Scipii unique ships, and you need a port before you can start to build a temple tree. So while other temples, give more public order, maybe give upgrades to weapons and armor, for our core cities, this is going to be the one that we want to go for, so we're going to build the port right away. We also want that trade bonus. It's going to immediately go from 155 to 371 in 2 turns. That's very valuable. And yes, we're training up a study unit for the settlement, just to avoid any issues here. We'll go to low tax rate for a turn. And then down here, we can take our spy. There is the Carthaginian city over here, Libyum. They do have a lot of troops on the island. I think they start with their faction leader or faction heir on the island with a decent force that includes elephants. So we're going to want to be a little careful of that. But let's go ahead and let's jump right into the Greek settlement. 32% chance of opening the gates if we attack. They do have archers on the walls. I also start with archers here. We could also pull in hoplites and peltists as well. I think we're going to go ahead and bolster our troops on the island of Sicily right off the bat. I just think it's worth it. Here we can also get the ports moving. We're going to want to get that... Ooh, you know what, actually? Let's get the militia barracks going at first. I think it's going to be important for us to be able to recruit Hastati here on the island. To start, we'll get the port next, but I do think, actually, now that I think about it, we're going to want to be able to recruit some Hastati here first. We could go after Syracuse right away. I don't think we have to go jump at them right away. They're not going to be really expanding their units in the settlements. We could. I guess there's really no reason we shouldn't. Now that I think about it. Why don't we get all of our units out here, and let's see if I get lucky and the spy opens the gates on the settlement here. We'll attack Greece. And no luck. We did not get the gates open. That's okay. Let's get some ladders going. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Hastati. Our short sword Hastati will have a nice advantage on the wall. We'll get them going up with ladders, no problem. And we are at war with Greece. Messana, same thing here. We'll just get the low tax rate going to keep the settlement happy. I don't like leaving it open. I really hope Carthage doesn't come at me right away, but we'll see what happens there. And that wraps up turn number 1. Alright, turn number 2. We are going to immediately go ahead here and probably attack Syracuse. I would love to take it as quickly as possible. The other Roman factions attacked Greece. We got our Hastati in Capua. End of turn report. We basically ran out of money. I guess that tracks. That's okay. We can get this Hastati. Why don't we start them marching over this direction? We'll go ahead and use them as a reinforcement for Apollonia. Let's keep our navy moving this direction as well. We should be there shortly. I do want this diplomat coming with me. I would like to speak to them in the area here. And then, yeah, the whole Brundii army is on ships, probably going for Apollonia as well. Let's hope I was quick enough to cut them off. Capua, we still can't boost up the tax rate. We're going to lose money next turn. That's okay. We should get money here for taking Syracuse from the Senate. So why don't we go ahead and fight our first battle on turn number 2. Going for Syracuse. Alright. So yeah, we have the 4 units of Hastati. We're going to want to pick our position here to attack the city walls. Well, this looks like a nice spot because only the gatehouse will be firing arrows. We should be able to climb up the walls pretty well with 3 ladders in these zones, with only the gatehouse firing arrows at us. We could also set up on other sides here, like this stretch of wall. Looks kind of nice to go hit with just this one tower that would be firing at you. We can get our troops up the wall there. We could also set up here and try to go ahead and just charge up this direction. I don't know if I like that too much. We can check out this other side. Again, an isolated gatehouse. But the thing is here, when our units are up on the walls fighting, this gatehouse will be firing in on them. So maybe we do just kind of go and hit the main gate. Might be the best option. I don't like that they have archers on the walls, but you know, there's only so much that you can do about that. They have archers. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and drive in. I don't think we're going to need the 4th one there. We'll pull this Hastati unit in to any of the ones where we need reinforcements, and then hopefully these ranged units here, I won't use them early on because I really don't want them to be picked off, and I don't want to lose men. But hopefully once we take the walls, we can move them up the walls and they can do some damage down the road. So let's see how they set up here. So they set up with the archers on this side, peltists, a full-on hoplites, and this side wide open. Yeah, the peltists and archers combo is gonna do damage. Let's get these guys charging in right away. Let's see if we can actually just move in the left side here and take the walls that way. We'll move these men up. We can go into a more spread out mode here, help with any archer fire that's coming in on us. We're not even going to worry about counter firing these guys. Basically, the way I see this is we just need to take out this hoplites unit, and then the walls are ours. So we can go to fast forward here, let these Hastati units march their way up. Any firing from those archers yet? Not yet. So, or it looks like, I guess we're still out of range. I guess they're not Cretans, so they don't have... Yeah, we're pretty far away. We should be out of range. But there, I heard that the building towers start firing. Yeah, you can see they're starting to fire. So our units, it's expected. We're going to have a little bit of firing, a little bit of damage before they get fully up front here. But, yeah, we're going to go... We can move the rest of our Hastati forces up here now that the ladders are at the walls. I'm going to move these guys across and then up because I don't want to have them taking any unnecessary fire from the archers. So yeah, we can have them do this.
Ladders are in place, and our men are now attacking.
There we go. Ladders. All right, ladders are up the wall. Let's get these guys moving up quick. And why don't we take our mercenary peltis unit and have them charge up this way as well. Yeah, these guys are taking some damage from the walls. That's to be expected. You guys, why don't you climb on up? Yeah, this unit's going to charge in this way. Come on. Run. There we go. Alright, they're coming up. Yeah, units are all getting up on the walls. There we go. Alright, these guys, why don't you guys go ahead and climb on up there, please? And then we're going to have the Peltis. I want them to just run around the walls, and we're going to claim all these towers. So Peltis, you guys just go ahead and climb up as well. The Hastati units, all 4 Hastati units. It's going to just be a nice battle here with this hoplites, but this is what we wanted. We wanted to avoid as many of their ranged units as possible on the way up to the walls, and make them work to take us out. You know, in a more melee combat setting, because we should have an advantage over hoplite units when it comes to hoplite setting. We are getting some Peltis throws over the top. Our Peltists are starting to climb up over here. We do have reinforcing. Yeah, okay, so they actually shifted to these ladders over here once we started fighting. That's okay. There's some Peltis fire raining down. That's all right. We just got to get up the walls, get all of our men up here, start fighting through this this unit. Alright, these Peltists are up on the walls now. That's great. We're going to have them immediately run, and we're going to just use this unit to go ahead and take and claim these towers as they run along the wall.
Great gods! Our soldiers have
Yeah, you can see we already took the first one. Yeah, these Peltists are actually really lobbing some spears in this way. It's definitely not no damage. Definitely more than I would have liked, I think. But that's okay. We're still sending more and more Hastati up on the walls every second, so it should be alright, but we are going to have to take those guys out. Are these guys able to fire? No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, so you can see we're getting the building capture notifications as our Peltists make their way down the walls and take out the towers. That is all fine and dandy. That's exactly what we want them doing. Yeah, we're just going to have them... We're just going to have them take a nice run all the way along the walls. Alright, still some Hastati climbing, but we're starting to do some damage here. Looks like their Peltists have run out of juice, so that's good. Why don't we get our Peltis unit up here, please? Go ahead and climb the walls. Looks like the last of the mercenary Peltists have reached the top. You can see they are all spread out, running along the walls exactly how we want them to. Yeah, this front Hastati unit's gonna take some damage. That's okay. We gotta just beat this one unit of hoplites, and then we have the walls, and then we can do whatever the heck we want with the rest of the city. We can get our cavalry inside, we can do all this kind of stuff. They got Peltis behind them, which should be no problem. It's just this one unit of hoplites down to 56 men now, and we're just gonna keep fighting our way through them. Alright, our Peltists are now climbing up. These guys are still running, capturing all the towers, so we can move our... we're going to be able to move our cavalry around that side with ease without worrying about towers taking them out. We can go up to 2 speed here. Let this fight play its course. Yeah, just kind of keeping going. This fight just... Nice big melee fight up here on the walls. How are these guys doing? Yeah, they are hustling, that's for sure. Alright, these guys almost up at the top. I wonder, can we get in range over here, any of these guys? Like, if we set up... I'm going to try to use our Peltists here to do some damage if we can. But I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. We'll see. Take them off firewall. I don't want them just firing. Let's let them get set up and see. We are still actually sending some Hastati up the walls. You can see some did die down below, probably from the Peltist fire or the tower fire. But they are down to 45 hoplites now. So we are doing some damage. Alright, these guys almost in position. They're all up on the wall. We'll let them get up there. And then, yeah, there we go. Why don't you guys keep running your way through. We're doing a full circle with these guys all the way around. Alright, Peltis should be in position. There we go. You can see them. Oh, you can see them glitching out. That's what you can see them doing. Yeah, they are glitching a bit. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, we got some bodies flying around up here. Wall fight still going. They started routing. That's what we were looking for. Nice. Alright, can we just get these guys like positioned on the wall, please? That'd be really nice. Let's get my archers up here as well. Archers, get up on the wall, please. We don't need all these building captured notifications. That's just from our unit. All the way over here, that's running around. Alright. These guys, anyone in range? No, none of these guys are in range. What a bummer. Alright. We'll speed this up. It's going to just be continued melee on the wall. Archers climbing. It's exactly what we want. We're taking more buildings as our guys run. And yeah, you can actually see now that the Peltists have moved up to the front and are just getting wrecked by our Hastati. So that's perfect. Our archers are also almost all the way up on the walls at this point. And let's see, can they fire in on these guys? Looks like they can, so we'll go ahead and start using our archers. Let's see how they angle this. Are they going to lob these shots? No, they're not really firing. They don't really have an angle. Alright, go ahead and just stop there. We'll just let the rest of the Hastati here finish off what's left on the roof. How are we doing over here? Oh, these guys keep running, please. Go there. Go there. We're using shift clicks to do this, to set waypoints for these guys. So they're going to keep running their entire way around until they literally finish this complete loop. Oh, look at this. Yeah, these guys are done. The Hastati unit's completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. And we are now actually taking out the Peltists, the remainder of the Peltists. They're done, and now, we're going to get a huge barrage on these guys. This is perfect. Look at all the Pila coming down, and they are just getting destroyed. It's exactly what we wanted. Nicely done. Yeah, all these guys just lobbing their Pila in on this units down below here. Go ahead and let them use all their ammo, because why not? And there we go. And they're routing. Perfect. Alright, why don't you guys go ahead, go through the gatehouse. Let's take that gatehouse, finally. And go take out the archers. That means, General, why don't you get into the city? Get moving. Yeah, these archers, unfortunately, aren't going to stand a chance against our missile units, our Hastati units. Our archer unit, we're going to position on the wall right here, so we can fire in on anyone coming down this causeway in the city. And it looks like they're going to be left with basically just one militia hoplites unit and their general, which is exactly what we were hoping for. Generals, go ahead and come on in. Hastati units, we're going to go and finish off this archer. Well, the archer's actually doing some damage on these guys. I'll say it's a bit surprising. Oh, yeah, look at that. They're actually firing their arrows now that they're close. So there we go. Generals in the city. Our archers are moving into position. There is a little bit of a hoplite down here. Why don't we get our general just a little out of the way of that one? How are we doing against this archer unit? Not too well. There we go. Now they're routing. Alright, so now it should go pretty quickly. But yeah, surprisingly, we were having a bit of trouble. These guys don't seem to know the definition of run. They're just leisurely walking along the wall. There we go. Kind of. But yeah, we got the towers firing on our side now. We can go ahead and fast forward here. Let that archer unit finish off. Almost done. And there we go. Alright. Nice. Let's get all the Astada units down here, please. Archers, you can be on fire at will mode. So who do they have left? They have the remnants of a hoplite, remnants of a hoplite, and a full hoplite, and some cav. We'll probably want our cavalry coming in this side here, so generals, let's go ahead and let's move you this direction, please, and we'll get you set up there. That works. These guys, they're going to be exhausted. Yeah, they're still moving, albeit slowly. They're absolutely exhausted. All of our Hastati is now gathering at the bottom with archer cover on the wall, and we're going to have to just move our way into the city. Looks like they're not even coming out anymore, so archers, why don't you go ahead and come on down too. Peltists, why don't you come on down too as well. And we'll fast forward until everybody is in position where we want them. Now, it's going to just take a second here. It's always a little buggy, this game, when you're coming out of a wall, coming down a wall in the city. Always a little buggy like that. You can see our general up here in position now. And there we go. Alright. We can go back in the tight formation and make our way. Oh, they are very tired, actually, so we'll go ahead and walk them. Velites, you can follow right behind. Archers, follow right behind. Then we can get our men into position here. These Hastati units are not strong. They're pretty weak. The wall fight definitely did take a big toll on them. So we're going to want to make sure that we use them with full support behind. Not do anything too rash here. You know what we could do? Why don't we get our Hastati unit here into the city? Probably should have done that before. But we do have our archers firing some shots into the city. I think. Yep, they're firing some shots into the city, doing some damage. I think they're firing at this unit here. Yep, there we go, they got him. So that's nice. We'll let our hoplite lead, our mercenary hoplite lead the charge here into the city center. They should be almost here. There they are. Alright, perfect. Welcome to the fray. Mercenary hoplites. They're warmed up. So let's get them into position. A nice little defensive position with the Velites behind them. The spear-throwing Velites behind them. Our general bodyguards. Why don't you guys get a little closer to the city center, please? Just be a little bit more prepared to come in and fight if we need to. And once the mercenary hoplites here form up and get into their position, we'll go ahead and enable phalanx formation, and there we go. Alright. Velites, why don't you back up? We're playing this really safe here to start this campaign, but I'm having fun. Right, archers unit. Gonna move forward. And once they're all settled here, they should go ahead and start. Yep, we're going to open fire right over the tops of our Velites. Right in at these men in the city center. There we go. Or right over the top of the hoplites. Right in on everybody. The city center, we're trying to goad them out. I want them to come charge into the hoplite. It looks like that's exactly what's happening here. This is ideal. Ideal for me. Go ahead, charge right into the hoplite. Go ahead, back up, archers. There come the spear throws. Archers, please back up when I tell you to. And yeah, Hastati. Get in there, generals. We're gonna I should have called in the generals sooner. That's my fault. But we're gonna go ahead and get the generals in there. Archers out. General bodyguard. Once my cav gets there, this should be an easy win. Definitely wasted a bit of Hastati here, fighting these guys. That was not sound strategy, but we are going to kill them. General's bodyguard. Alright, they actually moved into the city center, so we'll back out. Hastati. I see. Oh, there we go. I see some Hastati throwing their Pila, was what I was about to say. And that immediately took out their general. So, nicely done. My general's bodyguard. Let's go in and finish them off. Just avoid these guys. There we go. Yeah, that should finish them off. Oh, no. Avoid them. One horse. One rogue horse. No. This way. This way. There we go. Get the cavalry out of harm's way. There we go. Let's get the spear throwers involved. Yeah, we should get some nice waves of spear throws in here. There we go. Let's get these guys charging in. Yeah, they're coming in for the cav. Makes sense. I'd go for the cavalry too. We're not going to let them get to the cav though. Go ahead, cav. Move that way, please. Yeah, velites. There we go. Keep throwing your spears, please. Just do as much damage as you can. All the velites should be able to take out this little unit of 18 hoplites. Spear throwers, just keep doing damage over here. If you're hitting them from the side, that should be sufficient damage to take them out. Keep throwing your spears, please. Thank you. Generals keep shifting. We're not taking these guys out. 11 left. Alright, keep fighting, please. Velites, you did your duty. Now get out of here. Archers, I want you positioned right here, please. Horsemen, run that way. Alright, there we go. Come on, finish these guys off. 8 left. Let's go. Finish them off. Alright, let's open fire, please. Archers. We're going to just keep hitting them with as much ranged damage as we can. Don't want to waste any more troops. I've already wasted so much of my infantry here. 5 left. These guys just refuse to die. I gotta give them credit. Enemy general fallen. We did see that. Yep. Archers should just be pummeling these guys from behind now. Should be enough to knock them, most of them out. Yep, you can see a bunch more fallen. We'll just keep doing that. Well, why don't we go ahead and help out our infantry and finish these guys off. Everyone back up. Our archers should be able to finish these guys off here. Yep, you can see every round of archer fire, a few more die. And there we go. That might be it. There we go.
This is a
cool.
heroic victory.
Long fight, but a fun one.
That
was a good one. Should be over any second now. There we go. Clear victory. Any experience gains? No. We got some pretty heavy casualties in that started.
Victory!
But, most importantly, Syracuse is ours. Senate mission is successful, and we got a retinue expansion. We could enslave the populace. I would prefer to just occupy the settlement, because I want the population. I actually would love the population here. So why don't we go ahead and just do, denarii gain from looting. Just occupy. We'll drop the tax rate, and they'll be pretty happy right off the bat there. And then we'll also do the Shrine to Neptune in this settlement. Shrine to Neptune is the shipbuilding tree. Basically, my idea here is that I want my core 4 provinces, these 3 and eventually Libyum, to just be like, centrally located naval powerhouse provinces. The rest, we can focus on other, I guess, units? Other temples. Senate mission successful. There's our 5,000 denarii. Retinue expands, +1 command when fighting against Greeks. That's nice. Spy, where we're going. We're immediately going and checking out what's going on this side of the island with our not-so-friendly Carthaginian neighbors. Finally, yeah, we do need troops garrisoned in the settlement. Neither one of these settlements can train Hastati, which is a huge bummer. But we'll go ahead and we'll take our faction leader. We'll take you back to Masana. Archers are better on these walls, so we'll take the 2 spear throwers. Why don't you guys get back to Masana? Alright, we'll get 1 turn of unhappiness here in Syracuse, just because these units are so weak. Why don't we recruit in a unit of peasants just to help out with that? But yeah, nice thing is we are over the 6,000 population threshold here already, which is really nice. Really definitely a fan of that. That should probably be it for turn 2. We'll train more Hastati here. And yeah, I guess we can go ahead now and see about turn 3. The Greeks want a ceasefire. That's kind of fine with me for the time being, but I'm not going to give it to them for free. We're going to want a ceasefire with them. I'm going to want a single payment. Let's go for 2,000. 2,000 Znari would go a long way for me right now. If they want a ceasefire, they can pay for it, and they must accept it. Maybe I could have asked for more, but I will always take a ceasefire. We can get map information as well. Their demands give us Denari. No, we will reject that outright. Good day to you. Alright, now we're on the clock. 10 turns to take Libyum. This is the next step as the game tries to guide us into war with Carthage, which makes total sense. We did make money last turn, mostly from Senate transactions and diplomacy, but we would have made 600 regardless otherwise, which is nice. Construction report, Capua got its port, Syracuse got the Shrine to Neptune. That means Capua now is all of a sudden making 448 from income, which is huge. Shrine to Neptune, no-brainer there next. And of course, recruit a Hastati unit. Recruitment report, Hastati and peasants in Syracuse, and then ceasefire in effect, that's us. So why don't we go ahead and use our spy here. Make sure, yeah, I don't see any units of theirs in this whole stretch, which is great. Why don't we go ahead and move into the city? And let's go ahead and just hang here for a minute. We're going to want to replenish our Hastati units in a turn when this building is done here. Yeah, so now I kind of messed that up last turn. Let's take these Peltists and send them back to Syracuse. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to send, we're going to want to send these Hastati units over to Masana for retraining next turn. That will be good. Okay, so we could do Temple, but we want to start cutting down on the culture penalty here at 45% by probably building up buildings that will support that. We also have a really high population growth bonus here because of the base farming level of this region, because of this grain resource, so we don't really need to worry about building communal farming. But I'm thinking maybe we do a trader, could be nice, because we are making decent money in trade. It would up it a little bit. Maybe we just go ahead and immediately go for militia barracks, since we got the good population here, and again, we do need to be training up troops. Why don't we get another Byreme on the seas as well? Finally, it looks like, yes, the Brudii here did go for Apollonia, but not quite quick enough. We're going to go ahead and we are going to drop our army off here, and we're going to attack the city of Apollonia, and we should be able to go ahead and take it. Funny enough, the Brudii will actually help us in this fight as our allies, but because we were the attacking faction, we'll get the city. Alright, start deployment. Let's just go ahead and get all of our units in a nice spot to fight. You can see the Brudii over there. Start battle. What is this? Just a peasants, generals, bodyguards. Charge right in. No reason to waste time on some peasants units. We're going to just go ahead and immediately go ahead and take them. And our main general, let's keep you out of the fray. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is an immediate rout. Yeah, they're dropping like flies. A peasants unit shouldn't stand a chance here. I'm surprised they're not routing. There we go. They're routing. We're just going to get our Hastati going right into the city. We're wasting no time here. I don't even want the Brudii to participate in this fight. We're going right in ourselves. How many are these left? 2 of those left. We'll let our Hastati, I guess, wipe out the rest. Generals are going to loop around because they do have the 1 unit of militia and a unit of peltists. So sorry, militia hoplites, and a unit of peltists. Yeah, we won't need you guys, sorry. Snooze, you lose. This is my city now, my expansion route. Look at them marching in all proper and slow. Little do they know I'm swooping their settlement out right from underneath them. We got one left here. We'll let him. He should not be able to make it through. Should die here. Well, maybe he's... Look at that, he's going around the side. Good for him. Little deep me out right there. Kind of impressive. Alright, we'll go ahead and charge in. I don't expect these guys to put up any sort of fight against 3 Stadi units full strength. Yeah, they're just marching. I'm not really sure what their strategy is here. They're just kind of marching in. Generals, you guys ready to go? Well, you start inching your way forward. Looks like their spears went down. Yeah, their spears went down. They're in full-on melee mode. And as long as that's the case, we can go ahead and hit them. Yeah, we can go ahead and hit them without those big hoplite spears that do so much damage to cavalry. We can see their units are routing. Mass routing. And it should just be a pure envelopment now. They just have their militia hoplites left, putting up any sort of fight. But they are dropping like flies. There we go. Now they're fleeing. There we go. There goes their general. Nice and easy. Alright. Now we just finish off these men in the city center. And that should be that. Nice easy fight. Come on, let's take out the rest of these guys, please, and thank you. Come on. There we go. That spearman should not do any damage. There we go. What do we have left? 2 peltists. Not for long. Go ahead and swarm them. And before the Brudii can even get in the city, it's ours.
Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The
And that's
day is ours.
exactly what we wanted. Only 18 men lost. Not bad. Victory. And we plant the flag of the Scipii faction in the city of Apollonia. Sorry, Brudii. This is our land now. We are set up here with immediately roads. And yeah, we don't even have to worry about the Greeks right now because we don't have... we actually have peace with them. We just got a ceasefire. Which means we're going to take our diplomat and we're going to go and we're going to talk to Macedon and try to get peace with them as well. Yeah, that is very successful. I'm very happy with how that worked out. Our fleets here, I guess we can just kind of chill in this area for the time being. We'll get our reinforcements coming and we can ferry them back and forth.
Ready to sail. Yes, Captain.
Oh yeah, we can actually keep marching these men over from Capua. We're going to need reinforcements in the region, so that works out pretty well. Messana, nobody worth recruiting, and we got ships going in Syracuse for the time being until we are done in 3 turns. Or we can, train up a Stadi in 3 turns. So yeah, pretty happy with that turn. I think it's time to go ahead and move on to number 4. Alright, we got rioting in Syracuse. Don't like that some soldiers were killed. That is completely my bad. But it looks like we'll finally have it under control. That was we're up at 90% public order now. That was just a pure mistake on my front. Not the end of the world, but also not ideal. Looks like the Brudii faction is immediately moving down south to face off against the Greeks. I honestly don't know if they have the strength for that. It's not like the most, robust fighting force in the world. But hugely, we can now train Hastati in the settlement of Messana, which we're immediately going to do, and then we're going to build a port, because as always, the port gives us a lot of extra funds. Here in Syracuse, we are kind of just doing our thing. Probably just going to stand put for a minute. And then here in Capua, we have the ability to now build whatever we want. I guess we can just do roads. We do want that population to get up, so maybe I'll stop training after this turn here in Capua. But yeah, we'll keep this army moving this direction. Yeah, so they are going to blitz down into Greece. I do hope that Greece has the ability to repel them and then I can go clean up the ashes. But we'll see. Macedonian diplomat. I want an alliance. I want map information, and I want trade rights with you. Let's see if they'll give it to us. They accept. That's amazing. Perfect. Yeah, Macedon does start off pretty strong here, and the trade rights will help our finances with them. Now we can go ahead and march this guy down south, and we'll take a look at what's going on with the Greeks. My instinct here is to immediately move up on the rebel settlements, up on the coast here, and take it. But I don't quite have the men yet. We do have reinforcements coming in. So maybe we'll take... Drillmaster gives us added movement bonus, right? Yes, maybe we'll go ahead and take this guy. And I'm not in any immediate danger here. So why don't we go ahead and begin our march north on that settlement. We could bring in a little Illyrian cultist, probably nice and worthwhile. And then, yeah, we'll get... we can kind of just keep ferrying in these guys back and forth as they're able to move every turn. So yeah, I think these guys will end up getting in a pretty good position here. We're just going to keep moving them. Capua, yeah, we'll keep training there, just making sure our cities are all set. I'm pretty happy, I think, with where we are finally kind of settling in here. We can definitely up the tax rate in Mesana, actually all the way up to very high, which is great. And while we do want it to reach 6,000, we have a little bit of time until it's going to get there. And there's additional buildings that we can build that will help out with that. Alright, here in Capua, we bump the tax rate one click. That extra money will be really helpful. And yeah, that's where we're going to settle in here, I think, for this turn. We still have, 9 turns left? Yeah, 9 turns left for Lilybium. We'll be bolstering up the force over here on this island. But right now, focus is on this side. I'm curious to see what this Broody Eye faction army is going to do there. We will see how they end up advancing. And let's go on to turn number 5 in that case. I didn't see any movements. Okay, there they are. So they did move, but not south towards, I think this is Tarentum here. Instead, they actually moved up through the mountain pass. I don't really know exactly where they're going. If their plan is to go to war here with the Macedonian cities, I don't think this one army here would win. So that actually works out a little bit in our favor. Recruitment report, just a lot of Hastati everywhere, especially here in Mesana, where we finally got the fully retrained Hastati. Repair complete here in Syracuse. Coming of age, Aulus Scipio. Where is he? He is in Mesana, so that's good. He's not great, but he's 16. A lot of time to grow up. And then, yeah, we did lose some money last turn, but we're getting a little bit more solid when it comes to finances. At least Syracuse, we're probably just going to have to keep taking a bit of a hit on. Yeah, we can definitely move some of this force back. Why don't we just take 2 of these Hastati units, go ahead and get back over to Syracuse. That'll keep the population a bit happy there. Mesana still happy on very high tax rate. Capua up here. Alright, let's see what we can do with this unit. We have another unit of Illyrian mercenaries that we could recruit in if we need to. I don't know if we'll need to fully. I'm thinking I should have built a watchtower here. I didn't do it last turn. I'm kind of tempted to just back up a step and go ahead and do it and put the watchtower in. But I also would rather just get it. We'll just get up to the city. We'll be passing by there again. So yeah, Salona, we'll be able to take this no problem with the troops that we have. So let's go ahead and just jump into the fight. Yeah, 5-to-2 strength ratio. Should be doable. Alright. We'll get these guys to a bit more of a position closer to the city. What do we have here? Illyrian mercenaries. Why don't we just get our generals unit charging in on those guys? We should be able to go ahead and take them out. I know they're a bit of like a more heavily armored mercenary unit, but not by a huge crazy amount. They shouldn't be able to put up a fight against the general. Yeah, they're kind of scattering. They're trying to run away. We should get a good hit on them here. Let's see if they will turn and run. They haven't yet. Oh, there they go. Alright, perfect. Way to go, General. Knock those guys out right away. And then, yeah, we can go ahead and use these guys the rest of the way against that hoplite unit that they have sitting in the middle of the city there. So, yeah, go ahead and chase them down, cavalry. What do we have here? Hoplites. another kind of Peltis, Silurian Mercenaries, and Slingers unit. Alright, Slingers will have some range. Definitely not something to completely overlook. But we'll get our Hastati moving in with our own unit of Spear Throwers behind them. General, why don't you just peel out? Alright, we're going to get our General moving up this way. Maybe we'll loop him all the way around behind. Not 100% sure yet. We'll see how the kind of positioning plays out here. Alright, so let everyone get into position. And what do we have moving forward? A spear throwing unit? That's fine. Hastati, why don't you move forward? Illyrians will be right behind you. General, let's loop you all the way around. We're going to get you on the backside. Do the Hastatis, are they? Oh, if they're not on fire at will. Are they in range? Now they should be in range, and they'll start returning fire. So our mercenaries here, we're getting some back and forth fire here with our Pila and our spear throwers. General's moving. Yeah, no reason to rush here. We'll let them get as many spear throws in as they can. Oops, General, why don't you get over this way, please? And yeah, Hastati, go ahead and charge in on that phalanx unit. Spear throwers. Yeah, they'll stay at fire and will. We'll just let them keep tossing their spears in wherever they can. My general should be coming up here. They'll be able to take care of these pirate units and mercenaries here on the backside. Yeah, they're trying to come in. They must be out of ammo because they're trying to come in here and do melee combat with me, which is kind of surprising. But we'll go ahead and hit the pirates. Yeah, we'll let these guys keep fighting. Yeah, light infantry unit. General's bodyguard should be able to take them out. Ooh, they got a good spear throw in. I didn't realize they had spear throws like that. I thought that was just a melee unit. That is going to actually be kind of difficult, but we did get their leader. Let's see if these guys will rout. Let's turn our general in this way. See if we can't get some sandwiching routing on that hoplite. There we go. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Yeah, militia hoplite should just crumble now. And then general, why don't we get out of there? We'll let our Hastati wrap this one up. Go ahead and push to the city center. There we go. Well, this should be good enough to wrap it up. We'll go up to 3 speed here and just let our Hastati slowly go in and fight. We won't risk our general. I can't risk losing the general here for a fight that our infantry should be able to win. We'll bring the general up a little closer. Being a little closer with the general should give that nice morale boost to our troops. But yeah, this is a melee fight they'll win. So let's go ahead and speed up, save some time. Keep pushing through. And down the last 3 or 2. There we go. Alright, heavy losses. Actually, a lot of losses in that fight. But we got the city, and ultimately that's what matters in the end. Alright, Salona is ours. Looks like we also gained some battle experience here. Retinue expands, 20% discount on unit training cost for decorated hero. Oh, okay, we got a retinue, not a trait. We'll take that. Okay, so yeah, Salona, another settlement with really small population. We're going to need to boost that up probably pretty quickly with the use of slaves. Maybe when we take Libyum, we'll be wanting to do some slaves there. I'm thinking that is probably our strategy here for Apollonia as well, to quickly get these settlements up to a higher population threshold. We'll get the basic barracks training there. Oh, I'm so used to being the Brutii in this field of war. Alright, Capua here. Yeah, we can keep training up, I think. Yeah, we'll just keep training up Hastati. Can we bump that up a click? If we can bump it up another click, I know we're sacrificing population growth, but I would really like to just keep bringing in Hastati. We're going to start ferrying them down here to this island as we make our push on Libyum. I think we have enough Hastati for the time being. Ferry it over to Apollonia. Let's go ahead and get this other unit moving down this direction, and they'll be the last ones that we ferry over here. As for the troops in Salona, not much they can do here for the time being. These are some pretty hurt Hastati units, so hopefully we can hold on to that settlement. without having to commit too many troops to it. Where's our diplomat? Speaking of, why don't we make sure we're probably not doing anything with the Greeks, so why don't we get up here, and I guess we'll want to go talk to the Germanic factions. So let's go ahead and get our diplomat moving that direction. Yeah, this settlement, we just have, again, small garrison force, not much we can train, so we'll just keep building up there. Here in Messana, yeah, we'll also keep recruiting in Hastati, and then here in Syracuse, we should be able to shortly. So we're just doing a nice Hastati, heavy infantry fighting force here to start the campaign. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy as we slowly build up our army. We should be in a good position here on the island of Sicily pretty soon. So I think that probably does it for turn 5. Every settlement is building and training, and yeah, let's move on. Oh, where's our spies in the Libyan? Yeah, our spies over here. That's a good spot for them. Let's go on to the next turn. Turn number 6. Yeah, looked like the Greek cities had a pretty nice force that was assembling over here. That's kind of to be expected. It looks like, I guess, the Brudii. There's no diplomacy updates here on the kind of end of turn tiles. Messana got the port, which is great. That should really help with the. That should really help here with the trade that the settlement is bringing in. Up to 275 now. There is no update about diplomacy, so I guess it's interesting. I would have thought it looks like the Brudii are about to be at war with Macedon, but they haven't actually made the move yet to declare war, which is quite interesting. So we are going to go ahead and let them do their thing over there. We'll keep our diplomat moving north. There's Thrace. I was hoping to encounter them, but I'm a little afraid of this Greek force that is kind of just hanging around down here. Well, I'm just a little bit concerned about what they might be doing coming from Thurman. Do we have any troops here? A little bit of units here on this Brudii Navy. Maybe they're thinking about doing something. But why don't we take... I mean, if I can actually really just move everybody out of this settlement, I would very much like to. And we can. We're going to leave our general there because we want our general to be present in the city so that it receives population from slaves when we capture the Libyan. But the rest of the troops, we're going to keep moving south this direction. Here in Capua, maybe actually, now that I think about it, we're going to need this Hastati moving over this direction. So let's go ahead and get the Hastati moving this way. We're going to have a couple more units coming over there. And here in Capua, again, we'll recruit, and we'll drop that tax rate back down to normal. Okay. Syracuse, what can we build? We can also recruit Hastati here now in an over 6,000 population settlement. Is there any sort of... When can we start building the blacksmith? It requires the trader. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to want to get that going. So why don't we get a trader going so that we can then start building up the blacksmith. And we can actually probably start preparing for a force here to go and attack Libya. I think we're in a good spot. We have the new family member who's 16, our 56-year-old leader, and we have our 37-year-old sharp, open-minded, political animal command talent. I think we're going to use him as our general. So let's go ahead and get a combined force that's going to start building up right here. I also want to build a watchtower right in the middle of the island. Just really unveil everything that's going on around us here. And then we'll take all of our units of Hastati, move those into the army. We'll definitely take both these units of spear throwers and our unit of archers, and that'll be our force that we'll start moving on Libyan with. Meanwhile, Messana, yeah, they're not going to be as happy. We got to drop that tax rate a little bit. We are also training up troops again in both settlements, so I think we're in a pretty good place there. And yeah, we can begin marching this direction towards Libya, which I think is going to be great. So that's a good setup there for the 6th turn. I think we should be able to take that in 2 turns' time, unless we get lucky with the gates opening. Capua, building and training. Nothing we can really train over here, obviously, but we do have some reinforcements coming in. Are there any? Yeah, we might just want to bring in... Yeah, I like the mercenary hoplites and Peltis play. It's expensive, but I think we might, in case we get hit, it might be very useful. And we'll build walls next turn here in Apollonia, which I think is going to be really worthwhile. So I think everyone's moved again, and we have things building up. So that is a good place to finish turn number 6 here. And I think we'll go ahead, and these are quick turns without really many battles, and we'll push on to turn 7. Let's see what happens. Let's keep a close eye on the Greeks. I didn't see any movement. No, nothing popped out over here from the Greeks, so I guess our peace is holding with them, which is good. We do have some diplomatic info. Thrace and Macedon are at war. Britain and Germania are at war. And yeah, this is where Thrace is actually attacking Macedon up here. Let's see if we can just do a trade rights map information. And let's see if we can just demand a single tribute. To do so with our nice Thracian friends, they want map information, trade rights, and they will give me 120 denarii. That's fine. I'll take it. Thank you very much. So yeah, there's Thrace. We just uncovered their 2 cities. They are obviously pushing on Bilazaura here of Macedon for a 3rd, but we also picked up trade rights. Now let's keep marching north and go talk to the Germans. Yeah, this city is set. Good. Reinforcements down here in Apollonia is good. These guys will be coming in soon to reinforce as well, which is really nice. And then I think we should be able to reach the city. Yes, we can. We can reach the city this turn, so why don't we go ahead and get moving in on Libyum. And we're going to attack Carthage.
Attack!
Why can't I attack Carthage? What's going on?
Move out! Attack!
Not sure if this is a glitch or if they are literally just outside my range, but we might have to wait to attack Carthage one more turn, which is very annoying, but on the plus side, we do have 6 more turns to take it per the Senate mission, so it's not, we're not completely too late yet. Let's recruit in another unit of Hastati, obviously in Syracuse. Messana is a lot happier. Yeah, we took the general out of Syracuse, so why don't we get our guy here with good management down into Syracuse. Get that city just a little happier. Going to be making more money as well. And Messana here can be managed by our new governor, our nice young governor here. Yeah, we are building a trader there here in Messana. Temple of Neptune, maybe just for public order we can get going. Actually, let's hold off on that. Let's see what we can build in Capua instead. Maybe let's get the trader going in our home base. I think that's probably a good decision. And yeah, we are definitely hitting a money crunch here as we build up troops and don't take additional settlements, which is why it's unfortunate we can't get to Libya this turn. But there's nothing I can really do about that. I don't really know what the issue is. If anybody knows, please let me know, because I might just be missing something. You know, I don't really think we need that trader. I really would like to keep these like basic buildings going here in these settlements, so I'm thinking this could be a nice little armor upgrade settlement. We'll do a Shrine to Vulcan. And then over here, yeah, we'll give you the wooden palisades. Actually, for defense purposes, we'll give both wooden palisades. I think that's smart. I just think that's a good move. And yeah, quick turn 6. I can't really think of anything else I need to do here. This isn't frustrating, but we'll get to it next turn. Let's go to turn 7. Okay, the Greeks attacked... I'm sorry, the Bruttii attacked the Greeks. Gaul wants trade rights with us. We'll do that, but of course we will demand our single payment of 1,000, please. Their offers, they will give 510 for trade rights. Gladly take it. Thank you very much. There's Germania. We're going to go up and talk to them soon. The Britain diplomats, and yes, okay. So, look like the Greeks walked... Oh, they attacked Macedon. Sorry, the Bruttii attacked Macedon, not the Greeks. The Greeks have a fort here. Interesting. Because it's a very strategic place. Pretty good place to set up a fort. Macedon is moving with troops. They are neutral with me. This should be okay in theory there. This isn't a very big force, and I do have a general up here, so I'm a little worried about that. Why don't we ferry these troops? Just get a little bit of defensive structure with our units up there. We can leave that navy there as a defense force. Alright, what do we got? Diplo information. Yeah, all the Romans declared on Macedon. Oh, so they broke their alliance with me because the Bruttii attacked. Okay, so that's probably good. I am bolstering defenses in this region. In that case, recruitment report. It's fine. Construction reports, yes. A bunch of walls in these cities. That also helps. Capua grows. That is very nice. Unfortunately, we might not be able to invest in that right away because recruitment is our primary worry right now. And finally, yes, we can attack the Libyum, and the gates are open, which is great. So let's go ahead and assault right in. And sorry, Theages, you were my favorite in the Carthage campaign, but I'm going for you. All right, we're going to just charge in this gate right here at the front. Bunch of Hastati, supported by some spear throwers and archers and cavalry. Yeah, archers, we can go ahead and set you up right here. Go ahead and get in position and just start peppering their men that are defending the gates. Alright, yeah, they're just going to throw in. Alright, Hastati, let's move forward. Go ahead. And spear throwers, why don't we move you up to here? They might be in range of that gatehouse. Yeah, they are going to be in range of that gatehouse. Let's move them over to here instead. Archers, why don't you move forward a little bit further? Should be able to get these guys back in range. Over here, yeah, there we go. Now they're opening fire again. Come on, archers. Oh, I hear the sounds, but I don't see the animation. Oh, there we go. Now they're all firing. There we go. Yep, spear throwers. You gonna get some throws in? Come on, guys. Sooner rather than later, please. There we go. Nope, out of range by the time they got their animation done. But we are doing some nice damage. Look at all those dead horses that our Hastati no longer have to deal with. Alright, they're coming back this way. Yeah, it's like they want to defend the gatehouse, but they can't decide how they're going to do it. We should get some spear throws in this time. There's the archers. There come the spears. And did we take any more out? Not really. Maybe like one. But Hastati now have an opening to move into the city, which is exactly what we wanted. Archers, why don't we set you up right here, see if anybody comes into range. And yeah, we're defended here by the spear throwers as they come and come back at us. They should get another throw in on them. There we go. Yeah, there's a nice volley. That looks good. Oh yeah, that took out a bunch. That's what we're hoping for. General, why don't you move up here as well, get a little bit more prepared to come in and help. And yeah, our archers are now in position also. So this is great. This is exactly where we want them. We'll let these guys move into position. There we go. Looks like they're going to come back at us. That's fine. Oh, it's Iberian infantry. So why don't we rotate our men here? Let's turn focus, see if we can't get some... I might have done this a little late. Let's see if we can get some Pila throws in. I think I did do this a little late. But we do have the cover from the rest of our guys. Yeah, these guys should just melt in. We can just go ahead and charge them. Iberian infantry are very, very low morale. And there they go. They broke right away. So we'll just go ahead and let these guys get completely bottled up by our infantry. And that's an entire unit of theirs that we no longer have to fight. How the heck do you get into the city center? Oh, jeez. Okay. A little bit of a complicated city design. But, we'll go ahead and move these guys up. Fast forward. General, why don't you come over here, please? We'll let everyone get into position. Yeah, there's the whole bulk of infantry. Oh, looks like you can cut through this little alley here. Interesting. Why don't you guys go ahead and turn and charge in on those skirmishers, please? Yeah, these skirmishers have no recourse here from my horde of Hastati. And my general will be coming in around the other side. They have a round shield cav and a general's bodyguard. These guys shouldn't be able to last more than a minute here. They do have a defensive position advantage here in the alley, but it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, there we go. The whole horde of infantry is going to push through, go right in on the city center. Just keep chasing them. Yeah, just keep chasing them. When the cavalry turns to come help, that's when we move our general in. There we go. I think they're going to charge in, so let's get our general in here on the round shields. Oh, yeah, they're all charging. Well, that's okay. We'll just completely envelop. My guys, go in, please, on the general's bodyguard. My general's bodyguard, go hit the round shields, please. Yeah, this round shield cavalry shouldn't stand a chance. They are just melting. Look at that. Yeah, my general bodyguard just outmatches them everywhere, every which way. They're down. Down and done. There we go. Let's go help out, please, General, before we keep losing more Hastati. Yeah, their general's bodyguard is now completely sandwiched between mine and my infantry. Yeah, this should be it. Where's the route? Come on, kill the general. There he goes. Alright. Go ahead, turn and hit the skirmishers. Oh, butcher my guys through spears when my general was there. Okay, thank God my general didn't die. That actually was a little bit worrisome for a second there. But we got it. Okay, I saw all those spears throwing. They got a little concerned. But we're good. Alright. And I keep making this mistake, and I think it's because I don't enslave settlements too often, but I just didn't. I didn't position my generals again properly when I'm enslaving this populace. I think I have generals in all my settlements, which I only wanted generals in Salona and Apollonia. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and occupy Libyum outright as a settlement, and that's okay. We will probably when we go and take Carthage with a huge population, I'm going to have to make sure to do that, right? Libya, we got a unit of Triarii in the capital. That's great. We're going to keep bringing reinforcements to this theater now that Macedon's at war with us, and continue training here in this settlement in the meantime. We can drop that tax rate down. Yeah, we should be a little bit healthier now in terms of finances now that we have... Oh, we can retrain our Hastati here. That's amazing. But now that we have fully built out, or have another settlement under our belt. So yeah, we'll build roads there, because why not? War with Carthage, that's correct. Let's go ahead, and I think we can probably end the 7th turn there. Yeah, we definitely don't have like a ton of finances. That's been our biggest struggle, but we are expanding at a great rate, a rate I'm very happy with. And we can hope here that Macedon is able to repel the Bruttii faction, which they should be able to. And they won't be able to expand in the Greek Peninsula at all. As we kind of turn focus on maybe moving in here quickly in on Carthage proper. Let's actually take... let's go ahead and take these 2 Hastati units out of Messana. We'll drop the tax rate a quick. And next turn we'll load up on the ships and start sailing for Carthage, where we'll bring our faction leader. And we'll go to turn 8. See Macedon's army. Did they just go into ambush mode? They might have. Blockade the port of Carthage. It's great. Yeah, see, there's not much in the way of defenses in Carthage, which is nice off the bat. Yeah, did they just go into ambush mode and force here? I think they might have, which is kind of frustrating. I actually don't know where the settlements are up here, so I'm working a little bit blind with my diplomat, but that's alright. Diplomatic information, everyone's at war with Carthage, all the Romans, which makes sense. A lot of recruitment, some construction in Libya is complete. Senate offices assigned, I didn't get anything. And yeah, that's done. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take all these guys, and we are going to sail. Well, we can't really move them anymore this turn, so we're going to go ahead and drop off as many of these troops, at least the general, as we can here in the city overnight. We can bump up the tax rate a few clicks while we do so. Let's recruit in a unit of Equites. Get a little bit of support cavalry in place for my for my general. We'll take Messana. Why don't we move? Yeah, I think Messana is going to be happier because it was one of my core settlements. So I'll move both of these guys down to Syracuse. Messana, they're still not thrilled here. Let's go. We're just going to keep recruiting in our Hastati units because we, frankly, need them. Capua, we're going to keep feeding our Hastati units this direction. And a Triarii now, actually. And then, yeah, I don't want to move these guys out of the settlement because there is like a small force over here. It looks like this is going to be an interesting fight. In theory, the Macedonians should be stronger than the Brutii army, but we will actually see how that battle plays out. And then, yeah, ferry fleet.
Ready to sail.
We can do that next turn. And yeah, now that we're hiding behind walls, I feel a little bit more confident over here. I would actually love to get these guys back over here to Capua for retraining, but I think that's just too far for them to go. So we're just going to do a little bit of a merged troops deal there with them. And I think that's actually going to be okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So, yeah, next turn we will move on Carthage. Syracuse is unhappy. That's okay. Yeah, we just don't have the finances to be building buildings everywhere right now. But it's important in the meantime that we keep our troop production going as we work on this rapid expansion. So next turn, which is turn number 9 now, we will be sailing on the city of Carthage. Let's end turn and see what happens. They did bolster up Carthage a little bit there, it looked like. And that's okay. Libyum as a settlement, you're going to go to a low tax rate because we are going to pull our spy. And literally, like, I guess we can leave. Well, actually, yeah, we really should just pull. Ideally, I want to pull, like, literally the entire fighting force out and move them to march on Carthage. I think we can deal with some unhappiness there for a turn. We got some Gaul action, nothing too crazy. Recruitment is still going on. And then for Syracuse, just big time population. Always big time population. I'm gonna keep them happy. Drop that rate. And let's go ahead. We'll do that blockade of the ports. Actually, let's go ahead and let's drop off our spy first. Get an eye on Carthage. We do have a good shot at it. Let's get our army and immediately attack. We don't get the gates, which is unfortunate. But we will go ahead and just build in a bunch of ladders. And that's good. We'll blockade this for the Senate mission, and then we will hit Carthage in our 10th turn. We should be able to take Carthage, which I think was a pretty strong goal. I'm actually pretty happy with that and where that ended up. So we're going to keep building in Hastati here in Libyum and Syracuse and Messana and Capua. We're going to keep training in troops. What's the deal down here? Oh, looks like the Brutii might win and take Corinth. That's actually a huge disappointment because that's where the statue of Zeus at Olympia is, which is really valuable. I really didn't think that they would just be able to... There was a huge stack of Macedon troops. I really didn't think that they would just be able to march through and do that and just march through and take that whole stretch from Macedon, but it looks like they might be able to. That's actually... that might be a big mistake by me. They just marched right through this zone and went straight after them. Lesson learned, I guess, there. But we'll keep getting these troops ferried over. We got another unit that we will take over next turn. And yeah, let's go to turn 10 because I really just want to play the Siege of Carthage. And I think for the time being, all of our settlements are pretty okay tax-wise. I guess we can up the tax here. I guess I could have been doing this the whole time, make a couple extra hundred a turn. Probably worth it. That's a mistake on my end as well. I'm playing a little sloppy right now, but let's go ahead and see and take Carthage and see how this goes. Turn 10. Here we come. There's the Carthage reinforcements. Our fleet got hit. This one, by rebels. Clear defeat. That's so annoying. The Brutii did take Corinth. That's honestly a little bit disastrous for me. They want me to blockade the port of Patavium. I don't really think I will. I don't really have any need to go at war with Gaul, to be completely honest. I don't really know why they want me to do that. What else? We got Senate mission successful. The Senate will pay particular attention for Senate office. End of term report, lost some money. Faction announced. We got another coming of age in Salona. That's actually an interesting spot. Wow, 16 years old, command talent, understanding of mathematics, devout, confident attacker, and Yeah, 5% discount on construction costs. That's a very nice general. We also got, yeah, he got that +1 management from a tutor. Let's move him southward. I'm a little worried about if there's still like a Macedonian force here. That is definitely a bit of a concern. Diplomatic information, a lot going on. Germania and Gaul broken their alliance. There's a lot of alliances as well, and a lot of wars, so a lot of stuff going on. But most importantly, and what I really want to do, is I really just want to get in here and I want to fight this battle of Carthage, because I think it's going to be a ton of fun. But before I do, because I'm going to enslave the populace, let's make sure we actually set this up properly this time. So we're going to move generals outside of cities where I don't want population to go, and generals be in cities where I do want population to go, which is just Apollonia and Salona. These guys don't have generals managing the cities. No governor, no governor, no governor, no governor. Governor, yes. Governor, yes. Perfect. And so what we have here is 1,000 population and basically 1,500. Let's go ahead and attack Carthage and see how it is after we enslave the population. I'm glad I remembered to do that. I would have been really disappointed in myself if I did that whole thing again and didn't remember. Alright, we've stretched ourselves thin to get here, but we finally made it to the great city of Carthage here on our 10th turn, which was a goal of mine at the start of this video. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to hit this stretch right here, because it's just 2 towers, or 1 tower in the gatehouse you have to deal with. So we are going to get our units primed and ready to go. 1 unit there with ladders, 1 unit there with ladders, 1 unit there with ladders, and 1 unit here with ladders. They're going to march in. We can take the rest of our ladders and drop them, all these guys, please, like that. And let's go ahead, and we're going to position our little battle groups here with each one, and hopefully be able to just charge up the walls. Spear throwers, you can be flexible here in the center. Archers, same thing with you. And generals, like so. Alright, let's see what they have up on the walls. They got some guys behind the walls. Up on the walls, skirmishers, town militia, that's weak. Okay, they didn't even position anyone over here, so these guys, we don't even need you. You can leave your ladders. Advance, advance, advance. So we're going to get 3 ladders going forward. You guys will just come and join this battle group over here. And we're going to advance up this wall, and we are going to take it extremely rapidly. That's our goal. And then we are going to use skirmishers units on either side here to run up the wall and run around and capture all the towers for us like we did in our first battle of this episode. There goes the gatehouse. This unit here is going to take some heavy losses because, yeah, they got the skirmishers up here that are going to be throwing spears. This is probably our unit that's going to take the heaviest losses here, but they're sacrificing themselves so the rest of our men can go ahead and climb up the walls and get there safely. Yeah, this unit's taking the heaviest losses by a pretty good margin. But honestly, that's okay. Let's start you guys moving forward. You guys, let's get you moving forward. Our men are starting to climb up the ladders. There go our Hastati. Yeah, this unit's weak. Where's the rest of this unit's battle group? Let's move forward, please. Go and reinforce. Yeah, there they are. They're all climbing up. These guys, Peltis. I want you up on the wall, please. These guys, Peltis. I want you up on the wall over here, please. This Hastati unit immediately come and charge those skirmishers, because they'll pass through the gatehouse on the way and take it, so that these arrows here stop firing at my men. You guys, come on up. Come support this weak Hastati unit that's just hitting the top of the wall.
The walls are taken.
This Hastati unit. Hastati, come hit that town militia and take that tower on your way, please. Alright, there we go. First of the Hastati are reaching in and helping and supporting on this side. We have additional units of Hastati starting to climb up the walls to come support this one unit that has just been left out for dry, down to 30 men left. Here come more reinforcements from the other side. Yeah, we're totally surrounding these troops. This unit is just a sacrificial lamb, unfortunately, for the greater good here. Alright, these guys... Yeah, we want you running along the wall, please. Yeah, that one unit in the Stadi looks like they've started routing, which, you know, frankly makes total sense. But we will get this unit going, like so. And they're just going to run all the way around the wall. And the other unit of Peltists is just going to be running all the way around the wall, like so. I really want free range of motion for my cavalry if I can get it, and that's what these Peltist units are going to do for us. Now let's go back to the fray. Alright, their units are routing, their units are almost done. We can fast forward. There, we're all done, and they start throwing their Pila. Nice. Doing a lot of damage to that round shield cavalry. I love it. Alright, all Hastati units. We're going to go ahead and gather in down here, please. Let's start moving. You know, we can honestly take in our cav here. Let's go attack their cavalry. We're going to get all of our cavalry in. There we go. Yeah, everybody's moving in now. I'm going to move it down off the walls. And our other units are jogging. Making their way around. Jogging. Taking their sweet time. There comes our cavalry. They're going to go fight this cavalry. Take them out. Get one more unit done. One more unit of defenders while my infantry can move into the city rather safely. Relatively safely. There we go. 41 round shields. Shouldn't be too much of a issue here for my two generals and a unit of Equites themselves. And there they go. They broke. Down to 12 left. Yeah, that's the only issue with the shift click, is like they all have to get into position and then they like continue running every like waypoint. But that's just kind of how it works. Let's see, they should go any second now. That guy just needs to like get into position, and then there they go again. There they keep running. All right, all these guys, they're still coming down off the walls. Let's speed this up. It's taking a bit to form up all our men into position. Yeah, there's some guys that are kind of like bugging out. Look at this. They're taking the ladders down off the wall, which is a very interesting strategy. But that's pathfinding in Rome Total War for you. It's not always the prettiest, unfortunately. But it looks like pretty much all these units are in position. So we can actually start. We can start moving. Why don't you guys get going that way? Cavalry, keep moving where it's safe, please. There we go. They're going to keep going, and they're going to keep taking towers as they go, which is exactly what we wanted. And let's get our cavalry to this nice open stretch here. We're going to take that tower. There we go. But we got to charge in here of Numidian mercenaries on our Hastati unit. That's fine with me. Should be an easy win. Why don't we move in our cavalry here, and maybe we can actually come in behind them and sandwich. Because this is all just cavalry and slingers and stuff. Hold up, we'll just use our... We have so much infantry, we don't need to rush that. We'll just use our infantry for this. Yeah, these guys shouldn't put up much of a fight. I guess they shouldn't, because they kind of are. Oh, there they go. There they routed. Alright. And that should be good enough. Let's trigger all of our infantry here to rush into the city center. Cavalry, we're going to come around this side, actually. We're going to come around this side, actually, and charge in here, please. As our infantry comes in, let's speed this up for a second. Big, big bulk of infantry. There goes the general's bodyguard. Alright, my cavalry, let's get in and help them, please. Yeah, as this is just going to be a big melee here. Kind of like how the last battle ended. They got two round shield, not two generals, just one round shield and one general charging in. My general coming up here on the back side of the Numidian mercenaries. And let's go use my cavalry to help out. Why don't we take my Equites? Equites, go just kind of engage the Balearic Slingers so they stop throwing, using their slings. And then, yeah, we'll let my generals come in and surround and take out the enemy general with all the infantry. There we go. I just wanted to occupy the Balearic Slingers so that they would stop. You know, I didn't want my general at risk of the slings. We'll use my general now and cavalry. Oh no, stop doing that again. Now they always do that. They always like auto throw their spears. It's so annoying. I need to be a little more conscious of that going forward. But this is the last defense of mighty Carthage. Is a few slingers, and they are going to fall. So, I mean, basically as a Scipii campaign, I think we're done right there, right? That's the whole goal. Take out Carthage, which we just did. But no, in a more serious note, we are just at a nice place to start our campaign. I am pretty happy with that battle. Definitely lost a lot of men, especially in that one Astadi unit. But it was so worthwhile to take Carthage and get such a powerful city at such an early stage of the game. And yeah, we will enslave the populace. We'll get a nice little bit of denarii, and 6,200 population will be distributed around our empire specifically. Look at that. We went from 500 to 2,000, and from 1,000, we got 1,500 population in each of Apollonia and Salona, immediately expanding the two settlements and making this a much more powerful region for me now that I can actually start using these settlements in like a effective way, being able to train units, build their own buildings, basically just like do all that good stuff right off the bat. But I think this is going to be a good place to end, because I'm very happy taking Carthage was really the goal here, and that is an awesome first 10 moves. There's definitely a little bit of cleanup left here at the end of the move, and I'll be jumping into that. As I said, this is going to be the launching point of a Let's Play series, so I'll be jumping into that in episode 2 of the Let's Play, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you found this informative and helpful, and yeah, I hope again to see you all in the next episode of this Let's Play. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Have a good one.